What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HoopTalk Podcast. This is episode 18, man. And we back, man. More stuff to talk about. It's going on in the NBA. We got Zion losing weight. We got Ant-Man talking down on the old school players. I'm gonna be telling y'all my top 5 players going into the new season. We also got a whole bunch of hate still going towards Caitlin Clark. We got Trae Young being on the trade block. We got all of that, but we're gonna start off with my top 5 players going into the 2024-2025 NBA season, man. And this is hard. I want to start off with going into the season, you got Steph, man. Steph is number 1 to me going into the season. You know, he just ended off with those 2 last games in the Olympics, going crazy, beating Serbia and then beating France. Then this man was just shooting the lights out, man. Like I heard after the game, he had to get tested, Ant had to get tested, KD had to get tested. They all got tested because of how they was playing, you know, jumping at the gym and then KD being perfect, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they had to get tested. Well, you know, they passed it. But this man Steph, he's top 5 going into the season because he's over here. He's 36 years old, about to turn 37, I think. 36 years old, doing what he's doing out there, shooting the lights out, being clutch, just carrying Team USA to his first goal, and I feel like he still got a lot in the tank. Like he's capable of winning a 5th championship if he has like the right pieces around him. But Golden State, like the team, I don't know about the team. Team is alright, but Steph himself, he is definitely top 5. The second person I say is KD. You know, KD in one of those games, the first game that they played for the bracket, he was like 8 for 8 in his first half. And then he was like 5 for 5 from the 3-point range. Like, KD is like that, bro. KD is like that. And I feel like he's getting older too, but he looks like his game is not going nowhere. Third, I got LeBron. You know, the top 3 players that took this generation and took off with it, man. They still, to me, in my opinion, top 5 in the NBA. LeBron is just LeBron, man. Throughout the whole Olympics, he was the most consistent. He was the best leader. He's the vocal leader. And without him, I feel like they wouldn't have never got to go it either. And for a person, I say Ant-Man. Ant-Man, man. I feel like him playing alongside with LeBron, studying a lot. I feel like he learned a lot playing in the Olympics. I feel like him getting a gold medal would want him to want to achieve more accomplishments, like earning the MVP or getting Finals MVP or winning a championship. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like Ant-Man is gonna be top 5, and then last but not least, I feel like Jokic. Jokic is still gonna be Jokic. Either Jokic or Embiid. If Embiid stays healthy, I'll say Embiid. But if Embiid don't, Jokic. So between them two, it goes 5. So I feel like Steph, KD, LeBron, Ant-Man, and Jokic, I feel like them top 5 players is gonna be the best players going into the season. Honorable mentions, I got Shea. You got D-Book. You got who else? Who else I feel like is gonna be on one this season? Oh, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is definitely gonna be on one, especially against the Warriors. Cause him getting benched like that, I already know he's not cool with that. But the rest of the 5, those are the top 5 players. I feel like it's gonna be the best going into the season. And yeah, now I want to talk about Anthony Edwards' comments on him saying MJ is the only one that was skilled back in the day. Like he said Isaiah Thomas wasn't skilled. He's saying Charles Barkley wasn't skilled. He's saying John Stockton wasn't skilled. He's saying Scottie Pippen wasn't skilled. He's saying all these people back in the day was not skilled, but Mike. And how I feel about that, I feel like nowadays players, they are way more skilled than back in the day. They're doing things that I haven't seen any clips of what they did back in the day. I haven't seen these players shooting from half court, dribbling, just doing a whole bunch of like dribbling moves and a whole bunch of layup pack. Like, I haven't seen none of them do that, but I'm not gonna say there wasn't skill. Like, I feel like Isaiah Thomas was skilled. I feel like being able to pass behind the back and doing all that. Magic Johnson was skilled, especially at his height. Charles Barkley doing what he was doing, John Stockton doing what he was doing. I feel like Mike wasn't the only skilled player. You got Clyde Drexler. You got all these great players back in the day that I feel like was skilled. But what I feel like he meant by that was saying that nowadays they are way more skilled than back in the day, because big men nowadays can do way more outside the perimeter. They can shoot. They can dribble a little bit. Like, you got Wemby doing step back threes, crossovers during transition. Like nowadays are way more skilled than back in the day, but I'm not gonna say they wasn't skilled at all. Like, of course Mike was the most skilled, but I'm not gonna say they wasn't skilled at all. So Ant saying all those things was kind of out of pocket. Like, I feel like he was just like, just trying to get a buzz out there and trying to get like something to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So he probably just trying to boost people up and try to like have his name in the conversation. But he'll probably being truthful. But how I feel like how Ant will play back in the day, I feel like he will still be Ant. He'll definitely bring the intensity. But like, I feel like it would be harder for some players like Isaiah Thomas to adjust to nowadays. I feel like they'll still be good players, but I feel like they wouldn't be like where they was at back in the day. Now, I don't like how they just hating on Caitlin Clark like this, bro. Like, the season is progressing, the season is going on, and Caitlin Clark, she been dominating, she been doing her thing, she been getting like double-doubles. Did she have a triple-double? I don't know. But a lot of these players are just hating on her stats, and she's just a rookie. Like I like the fact that she's not really trying to pay them no attention, and not really like let it bother her. She just let it, like, she just bringing it in and just embracing it. Cause like more years to come, like 3 years from now, she gonna be doing them way worse. She's only a rookie. Her and Angel Reese, they only rookies. Like, I don't even understand like the hate that they're going towards her. Like if y'all gonna play like that, play like that against everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Not just only her. Like, not just like stop her from doing what she's doing. Instead of hating, stop her. Like, I don't even understand what they're doing. Like, they just want to be in her position, but they can't because she's just better than them. Like, if y'all can't stop her, then shut up. If y'all can stop her and then talk that junk while stopping her, like backing it up, that's different. But like, if y'all getting y'all butt whooped and y'all still just hating on her and just pushing her and try to do this, like, bro, that's lame, bro. Like, either stop her from doing y'all and then talk that junk, or just be quiet, bro. Like, I don't even understand that, bro. They just hating on that girl. Instead of like hating on her, like look at her doing all this stuff. Like, y'all gonna appreciate her when it's all said and done. Like, y'all not even gonna be hating no more. Like, I remember people like was hating on LeBron when he was coming up. I was one of the haters, but I can admit I was only being a hater because my dad was being a hater. Like, you gotta think about it. When I was little, and whatever my dad said, I agreed on it. He said Michael Jordan is the best player in the world. That's what I believe. he said LeBron's move was a weak move. That's what I believe. I hated on LeBron. I was only doing all that stuff because my dad was saying it. Like, that's because I was little. I didn't really know nothing. I really wasn't watching basketball when I was little. I started watching basketball in like 8th grade, 9th grade, really. And of course, I'll go back to highlights and see stuff I'd never seen before. But when I got older and started watching basketball more, and I started watching LeBron more, I started to appreciate him. I started like, bro, I'm gonna miss this when I'm gone. He's one of the greatest. He's doing stuff that nobody ever did before. He's over here about to turn 40 years old, still dominating the league. Like, ever since he came in the league, he averaged around like 25 points and 7 to 7 throughout his whole career. Like, he never averaged under 25, I don't think. Like, I know he ain't averaged under 20, but I feel like he never averaged like under like 25. No, he probably never averaged like under 20. But I know it wasn't under 20. But like, yeah, same with that. Like, them people hating on LeBron in the beginning of his career, now look at him. People embracing him. So it's gonna be the same for Caitlin Clark, man. No, I just seen on like across my Instagram, I seen like my Instagram, my YouTube, I seen that across and seeing how Zion was looking. And Zion lost a lot of weight, man. Like, he looks slim, like real slim. He's like 280 something now, like 281, 280. And I think his trainer or his stepdad said before the season starts, they're gonna bring him, like, he's gonna go down to 270. And he lost a lot of weight. Like, his neck looked like it got skinnier. I could tell his stomach got skinnier. His arms look skinnier. Like, I could tell he's ready for the season. Like, I know he's tired of getting injured. Like, last season he played like, I think 60 or 70 games. He played throughout the whole season. And then when the playoffs came, that's when he got injured. But I know he's tired of getting injured. I know he's tired of just sitting on the sideline. Because, like, if Zion's healthy, the Pelicans can make it to the finals. Especially with this roster now. Since they grabbed DeJounte Murray, they actually got, like, a true point guard. Like, they actually got a two-way point guard. I remember when the Pelicans had Drew Holiday. That was, like, their last two-way point guard. But, no. The last two-way point guard was Lonzo. My bad. But they grabbed DeJounte Murray. They still got CJ. They still got Brandon Ingram. They got Zion, bro. They can make it, like, like, I say Western Conference Finals. Because, you know, the West is deep. So, but I heard that if he's, like, past the weight limit, he's not capable of earning a certain amount of money. Like, the next following season, like, he's not going to be able to, he's not going to be eligible to, like, have, like, a certain amount of money or eligible for, like a contract or something like that. Like, something like that. So, like, I know in his mind he wants his money, he wants to win, so he's, like, dedicated to stay like slim and keep losing weight. I'm pretty sure he's changing his diet. I'm pretty sure he's changing what he's drinking. I'm pretty sure he's changing his workout routine every day. Like, he probably works out probably like 3 to 5 days, probably 3 to 5 times a day. Like, I can't wait to see him, man, because he probably going to be jumping at the gym more now. He looks really healthy. He got a whole beard now, bro. He looks, like, really healthy. So I can't wait for the season to come for him. And then Ja Morant, man. Like, everybody's just doubting on Ja Morant. Everybody's, like, really not paying him no attention because the last thing they knew about him is the situation he had and the injury. So I be seeing Ja's Instagram, and all he posts is workouts, freaking like probably like camps that he do with his team. All he posts is basketball and positive stuff. So for me seeing that, I feel like he gonna come back and kill, bro. Like, and I know he probably worked on that jump shot. Man, these teams better watch out, man. These teams better watch out, man. And Trae Young has been on the trade block for a while. They've been like having trade talks and seeing if the Hawks is gonna rebuild with the number 1 pick they got. And I don't know everybody else, but I don't believe in that number 1 pick. Like, this draft class was the weakest draft class I ever seen. That number 1 pick, I don't know. Like, he could be a player like Wagner that's on the Orlando Magic, but no, not Wagner. Who's the player that's on the Rockets? Who's that? I forgot his name. His name's probably Wagner, but he could be a player like that. But I don't know about being like a number 1 option. I don't know about teaming up with Trae Young. I don't see that combination playing a part. So I feel like the Hawks got to trade Trae Young. Like, they gotta start from ground zero again. Because if you're not gonna have somebody to pair with Trae Young that can get you over the hump, like, I don't know why they paired up him and DeJounte. Because they both point guards. Like, Trae Young needs to be with somebody like a small forward or a big, like mostly a big. Because that pick and roll would be crazy. Like, so like if they gonna do something, the Hawks need to trade him. They need to trade him and get some valuable pieces to just start all over and rebuild and just let him walk away, because first he's gonna be losing value from all these years, because like he's gonna get better, but eventually he's gonna decline because of age. So I feel like y'all should trade him now since he got value, and y'all can get like a lot of pieces back. And because I feel like y'all not gonna go nowhere. Like, y'all not gonna go nowhere in the playoffs. Y'all not gonna beat the Celtics. Y'all not gonna beat the Bucks. Y'all not gonna beat the 76ers. Y'all not gonna beat the Knicks. Y'all not gonna beat the Pacers. Y'all not gonna beat none of those teams. So it's no point, I feel like, right now. Y'all should rebuild. Y'all should get your team, a new team back together. Not back together, but get a new team together and just move on from Trae Young. But yeah, that's what I feel like the Hawks should do. But I can't wait until this upcoming season, because it's a lot of stuff to look forward to. It's a lot of players to look forward to. It's a lot of like just, I don't know. I just know a new champion is gonna be crowned. I feel like the Celtics not gonna win again, so I knew a new champion is gonna be crowned, and I'm just excited, man. Now that's it for this episode of HoopTalk Podcast, man. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share the channel, share the video, and just try to comment down in the comments and tell me what y'all want to hear about. What y'all want me to talk about. Do y'all want me to talk about anything about music, anything more about basketball that's outside of the NBA? I'm still trying to look into football. I'm gonna be looking into football more, so I can talk about other sports. But if y'all want me to talk about more stuff, just drop it in the comments, or even like swipe up on my Instagram and tell me what y'all want to see, or DM me. My Instagram is _._Darren. So say something on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, or put something in the comments under the video or any video, so I can know what to post and what y'all want to see. So I see you on the next episode, and peace.